Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Wednesday, August 24, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you at least 5 betting picks for each game, a team pick, a total pick, and multiple prop bets based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Kansas City Royals versus Arizona Diamondbacks. This Wednesday night, August 24, 2022, the Arizona Diamondbacks are in Kansas City, Missouri to face the Kansas City Royals in Kauffman Stadium. Our team pick is Arizona Diamondbacks minus 125. And here is why. Things were looking good for Arizona, as they were 9-5 in their last 14 games, entering a 3-game series against the St. Louis Cardinals at home over the weekend. However, the club took it on the chin, losing all 3 games by a combined score of 27-12. That moved Arizona nearly a dozen games behind Philadelphia for the final wildcard spot with 41 games left in the season. While not officially eliminated yet, the Royals already have to start planning for next season. They are 16.0 games out of the playoff spot, and a recent 2-6 stretch over their last 8 games has pushed them just 2.5 games ahead of Detroit for last place in the AL Central. These are 2 of the worst scoring teams in baseball, and both teams have a starter going who is on a roll. That should drive scoring down, which is to the benefit of the Diamondbacks. Kansas City has 102 home runs in 124 games, while Arizona has produced 131 in 121 games. One swing of the bat can turn a contest like this around, and that gives the Diamondbacks a huge edge. Both teams have a .306 on-base percentage, and the OPS is similar, .691 to .680. It is those power numbers that are the difference. Arizona took both games from Kansas City and Phoenix earlier in the year, outscoring the Royals by a combined total of 17-11. Do not look for that type of scoring in this contest, but this will be another Diamondbacks victory. Our total pick is under 7.5 runs. The 27 runs allowed to St. Louis was surprising, especially considering that the team had allowed 32 runs combined in their previous 11 games. The onslaught by the Cardinals increased the earned run average of Arizona to 4.14 in August, slightly better than the 4.18 team ERA for the season. Zach Gallen has become the ace of the staff, posting a 9-2 record with a 2.78 ERA in 23 starts. Gallen is on a roll of late, going 3 straight starts, 21.1 innings, without giving up a run, allowing 9 hits and 3 walks. The Diamondbacks are pitching a 4.17 ERA and 1.36 WHIP with 757 strikeouts. Listed starter for the Diamondbacks is Zach Gallen with a 3.83 ERA, 1.36 WHIP, 114 strikeouts, allowing 78 hits and 15 home runs through 110.1 innings pitched. The Kansas City Royals are batting at .222 with 236 runs, 498 hits, and 45 home runs. Batting leader for the Royals are Salvador Perez with a .229 BA with 16 RBIs and 6 home runs. The Royals are pitching 4.92 ERA and a 1.47 WHIP and 560 strikeouts. Starting pitcher for the Royals will be Brady Singer with a 4.38 ERA, 1.23 WHIP, and 32 strikeouts, allowing 67 hits. We are thinking the pitching in this game will be the key. Both pitchers have winning records. Both the Royals and Diamondbacks are trending to the under at 3-2 in each team's last 5 games. Our prop bets are: first prop bet, Arizona Diamondbacks under 5.5 runs. Second prop bet, Royals under 5.5 runs. Third prop bet, correct score 3-2. As a team, the Arizona Diamondbacks are earning 4.3 runs per contest, which has them at 18th in the league. They have earned a total of 515 runs scored while having a team on base percentage of .306. The Diamondbacks have tallied 192 doubles as a team and have knocked 131 baseballs out of the park. They have 482 RBIs in addition to 910 base knocks for the season, while their team batting average sits at .229. Arizona has a slugging percentage of .385 and have been called out on strikes 989 times, while drawing a walk on 417 occasions. Diamondbacks pitchers have conceded 127 home runs in addition to 548 total runs, 22nd in MLB. Their pitching staff has walked 368 opposing batters and their FIP sits at 4.15 as a unit this season. They have a strikeout to walk ratio of 2.44 and the pitching staff has a team whip of 1.29. The Diamondbacks have compiled a team ERA of 4.18 over the course of the season, 22nd in the league, and their staff has rung up 899 batters. The Royals have a team slugging percent of .374 and they average 3.81 runs per outing, 24th in the league. They have hit 184 two-baggers, while getting a free base 357 times as well as putting up 473 runs. Kansas City has recorded 102 home runs so far this season to go along with 454 RBIs. They have struck out on 989 instances, 21st in the league, and have tallied 1,005 base knocks. The Kansas City Royals have recorded an on-base percentage of .306 and a batting average of .242 so far this season. The Kansas City pitching staff have allowed 620 runs so far this season and come in with a team ERA of 4.65, 561 earned runs relinquished. They have conceded 134 dingers and they concede 5.14 runs per 9 innings, 26th in MLB. The Royals have a whip of 1.469 and have a FIP of 4.46 as a staff for the season. They have earned a strikeout to walk ratio of 1.95, 907 strikeouts against 466 walks. They sit at 28th in baseball as a staff in total hits relinquished with 1,129. Our player props are: first player prop is Gallen under 3 runs. Second player prop is Singer under 7.5 hits. Gallen has taken the hill for 406 innings and has accounted for 449 strikeouts during his MLB career. His earned run average is 3.24, 146 earned runs allowed, and he has a career whip of 1.140. He has allowed 318 hits, 7.0 hits per 9 innings, and has had 145 free passes. Gallen 19-20 record in his career, has a FIP of 3.70 and he has gone up against 1,673 opposing hitters in the majors. Singer, 15-19 mark in his career, is the owner of a 4.13 earned run average and has given up 8.8 hits per 9 innings. He has a K/BB ratio of 2.91 and he has gone up against 1,294 hitters in his pro baseball career. He has given up a total of 139 ERs while holding a whip of 1.322 and being the owner of a FIP of 3.9. In his career, Singer has surrendered 295 base knocks while he has earned 306 Ks in 302 innings pitched. Minnesota Twins vs. Houston Astros. The defending American League champion Houston Astros 78-45 will host the Minnesota Twins 62-58 in the second game of a 3-game series on Wednesday. The Astros swept the Twins in 3 games in Minnesota back in May, outscoring them 21-3 in that series. While the Astros are in control in the American League West and the Twins are fighting for their postseason lives. Our team pick is Houston Astros minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The American League Central is there for the taking, but the up-and-down Twins are currently on the outside looking in. Minnesota is second in the division, 2 games behind Cleveland and 1 game ahead of Chicago. In the wildcard chase, the Twins are currently the second team out, 3 games out of one of the 3 available spots. After winning 4 straight games, the Twins dropped 3 consecutive games against the Texas Rangers, despite being favored in each contest. The Minnesota offense will hope the Houston weather can heat up their offense, as they have only been able to generate 10 total runs in their last 5 games. Houston is 3 games up on the Yankees for the best record in the American League and 11.5 games up on the Seattle Mariners in the AL West. The Astros are 6-4 in their last 10 games, coming off a tough series where they salvaged the final contest in a 3-game series against Atlanta. With Dylan Bundy on the mound, the Twins' offense will need to score more than 4 runs to win this game, and they have only done that in one of their last 10 contests. Bundy is 0-3 with a 4.10 ERA in his career against the Astros, and the Twins are 25th in MLB with a 4.21 ERA from the 7th inning and beyond. Houston is 6th with a 3.28 ERA from the 7th inning and beyond. Framber Valdez is also 3-0 with a 2.21 ERA in his last 3 starts, giving the Astros the starting pitching advantage. I definitely see the Astros winning this game on the money line, but with the minus 210 price, the run line offers plus money and holds value. Our total pick is under the total. The Twins have been in first place for most of the season in the AL Central, but a recent surge by the Guardians, combined with lackluster play by the Twins, have sent them tumbling out of first place. They came into this series 2 games behind the Guardians in the division and 3 games out of the last wildcard spot. They are coming off a terrible series against the Rangers, a team they should beat. They lost 3 out of 4 to Texas, and now the road gets a lot tougher heading to Houston. Offensively, the Twins average 4.4 runs per game, which ranks 14th in the baseball. Also, they hit .249 as a team, which ranks 11th in the league. They are 9th in home runs and 8th in slugging percentage. The Twins are led by Luis Arias, who is batting .327 with 7 home runs and 40 RBIs, and Byron Buxton, who is batting .224 with 28 home runs and 51 RBIs. While the New York Yankees have hot the skid and have seen their huge lead in the AL East fritter away to a mere 8 games, the Astros just keep on chugging along. They now have the best record in the American League, some 3 wins better than the Yankees, and have an 11.5 game lead in the AL West over second-place Seattle. They came into this series having lost 2 of 3 to Atlanta, so they will be looking to get back to their winning way here. Offensively, the Astros average 4.59 runs per game, which ranks 8th in the baseball. Also, they hit .246 as a team, which ranks 13th in the league. They are 4th in home runs and 5th in slugging percentage. Yordan Alvarez leads the Astros, who is batting .296 with 31 home runs and 79 RBIs, while Alex Bregman is hitting .261 with 18 home runs and 82 RBIs. Our prop bets are: first prop bet, Minnesota Twins under 4.5 runs. Second prop bet, Astros over 4.5 runs. Third prop bet, correct score 8-1. As a team, the Minnesota Twins are notching 4.4 runs per game, which has them at 14th in the league. They are sitting with 528 runs scored and hold an OBP of .319. The Twins have hit 199 doubles as a team and have smacked 144 balls out of the park. They have amassed 509 runs batted in and 1,012 base knocks on the season, while their team batting average comes in at .249. Minnesota has a slugging rate of .412 and have been called out on strikes 971 times, while drawing a walk on 388 occasions. Twins pitchers have given up 142 long balls in addition to 504 total runs, 12th in the league. They have walked 352 hitters and their FIP comes in at 4.07 as a squad so far this season. Their strikeout to walk ratio is 2.84 and their pitching staff has recorded a WHIP of 1.24. The Twins have compiled a team ERA of 3.93 on the campaign, 18th in MLB, and the staff has struck out 1,001 hitters. The Astros hold a slugging percent of .424 and they are scoring 4.59 runs per contest, 8th in the league. They have hit 216 doubles, while getting a free base 414 times as well as earning 565 runs. Houston has hit 166 home runs so far this season as well as 550 RBIs. They have struck out on 917 instances, 28th in baseball, and have notched a total of 1,011 base hits. The Houston Astros have recorded a team on-base percentage of .319 in addition to a team batting average of .246 this season. The Astros hold a team whip of 1.120 and are the owners of a FIP of 3.47 as a staff on the year. Their K/BB ratio comes in at 3.10, 1,096 strikeouts versus 354 free passes. They are currently ranked second in MLB as a staff in total hits conceded with 866. They have allowed 104 dingers and they relinquished 3.42 runs per 9 innings, second in MLB. The Houston pitching staff have given up 414 runs on the season and come in with a team ERA of 3.08, 373 earned runs surrendered. Our player props are: first player prop, Bundy over 7.5 hits. Second player prop, Valdez under 4.5 runs. Third player prop, Valdez under 9 hits. Valdez, 36-21 career mark, has earned a 3.41 earned run average while conceding 7.5 hits per 9 innings. He has a K/BB ratio of 2.25 and he has gone up against 1,951 hitters in his pro baseball career. He has allowed a total of 175 ERs while earning a whip of 1.258 and having a FIP of 3.8. In his pro baseball career, Valdez has surrendered 387 hits while he has accumulated 437 Ks in 462 innings pitched. Bundy has taken the mound for 874 innings and has racked up 835 punch-outs in his career. Bundy, 53-62 career mark, is the owner of a FIP of 4.63 while he has gone up against 3,727 hitters in the major leagues. His ERA is 4.70, 457 earned runs allowed, and his career whip is 1.298. He has surrendered 856 base hits, 8.8 hits per 9 innings, and has 279 free passes. Milwaukee Brewers vs. Los Angeles Dodgers. The Milwaukee Brewers face the Los Angeles Dodgers with both teams in the middle of strong seasons. The Brewers have a 65-57 record and are in second place in the National League Central Division, while the Dodgers have an 85-37, which is the best in baseball. For the final game of the series, the Brewers will turn to Adrian Houser as their starting pitcher, while the Dodgers will turn to Andrew Heaney, who has only allowed 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Our team pick is Los Angeles Dodgers. And here is why. The Los Angeles Dodgers come into this matchup with a record on the season of 84-37, good enough for best in baseball. Los Angeles has won 3 out of their last 5 games, including a sweep of Miami at home. Milwaukee is undecided on a starter for the matchup, however, led by Christian Yelich with a batting average of .254 and then on base percentage of .358 with a slugging percentage of .379. Rowdy Tellez is the team leader for Milwaukee in home runs with 26, and in RBIs with 74. Andrew Heaney will be the starter for the Los Angeles Dodgers in this matchup with 1 win on the season, 1 loss, and an earned run average of 1.77 in limited action with 35.2 innings pitched on the season. Andrew has given up 26 hits, 11 walks, and 4 home runs. With the Los Angeles Dodgers having the best record in baseball, to go along with a team earned run average of 2.84 and 18 batting average of .261, we see the Los Angeles Dodgers coming away with a victory at home in this matchup. Our total pick is over 8 runs. And here is why. Both teams have been carried by their lineups, and the upcoming game should reflect that, with both teams driving in runs from the first pitch. The Dodgers look to build off a 10-run game and drive in runs at will, with Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and the rest of the lineup making hard contact against Adrian Houser and the rest of the Brewers pitchers. The Brewers, who average 4.53 runs per game, should run up the score with Rowdy Tellez, Hunter Renfroe, Christian Yelich, and the rest of the lineup swinging for the fences and powering the ball to easily circle the bases throughout the game. The over should cover in a high-scoring game controlled by both lineups. Our prop bets are: first prop bet, Milwaukee Brewers over 3.5 runs. Second prop bet, Dodgers over 5.5 runs. Third prop bet, score total 6-4. Los Angeles has recorded 161 HRs this year and 610 RBIs. They have put up 248 doubles, while taking a walk 451 times and scoring 642 runs. The Los Angeles Dodgers have compiled an on-base percentage of .336 in addition to a batting average of .261 on the campaign. The Dodgers have a team slugging percentage of .450 and they score 5.31 runs per outing, first in the league. They have been rung up on 1,009 occasions, 19th in the league, and are sitting with 1,075 base hits. The Dodgers have a whip of 1.054 in addition to having a FIP of 3.39 as a pitching staff for the season. They rank first in baseball as a staff in total hits given up at 837. The Los Angeles pitching staff have given up 382 runs this season while holding an ERA of 2.84, 341 earned runs relinquished. Their strikeout to walk ratio sits at 3.59, 1,080 strikeouts against 301 walks. They have allowed 107 dingers and they surrender 3.19 runs per 9 innings, first in the league. As a team, the Milwaukee Brewers are putting up 4.5 runs per contest, which has them at 9th in MLB. They have tallied 548 runs and hold an OBP of .315. The Brewers have earned 179 doubles as a squad and have knocked 169 baseballs out of the stadium. They have 535 RBIs as well as 947 base knocks over the course of the season, while their team batting average sits at .234. Milwaukee is slugging .411 and have been called out on strikes 1,083 times, while being walked on 432 occasions. Our player props are: first player prop, Alexander over 4.5 runs. Second player prop, Heaney under 4.5 runs. Thus far in his career, Heaney has surrendered 648 base hits while earning 702 Ks in 670 frames. Heaney, 33-39 career record, holds a 4.57 earned run average while allowing 8.7 hits per 9 innings. He has given up a total of 340 ERs while holding a whip of 1.251 and a FIP of 4.4. He has a K/BB ratio of 3.69 and he has gone up against 2,837 hitters during his pro baseball career. Alexander has taken the ball for 49 innings and has 26 strikeouts so far in his MLB career. His earned run average is 5.07, 28 earned runs allowed, and his whip is 1.651. He has conceded 62 hits, 11.2 hits per 9 innings, and has 20 walks. Alexander 2-to-1 mark in his career, sits with a FIP of 4.97 while he has gone up against 226 batters in the majors,